Hey, how you guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen, how about this Cowboys? As you guys can see from the topic of today's, what I'm about to talk about, I need to get stuff off my chest about this Cowboys, my Cowboys. And if you have any kids with you guys, please take them away. Please step away from the kids right now, because I'm about to go in, and I'm about to say a lot of foul language, and this is something that's from the heart, and I'm tired. Like, I am beyond tired. Okay, I've been a Cowboys fan since 1988. You know what I'm saying? Die-hard Cowboys fan. Like, I love the Cowboys. Before social media, all this other stuff, like, I used to do research. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go, like, digging deep, buy those magazines about, you know what I'm saying? Or USA Today newspaper, or get on America Online. And everybody who has America Online understand the struggles of having dial-up. You know what I'm saying? Especially, don't let nobody call you while you all into it. It took you like 20 minutes to log in and stuff. And then somebody calls you and hang ups. And I'm just tired. You know, like, it's being a Cowboys fan, it is so draining. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so freaking draining. Like, I'm trying real hard not to curse. Like, the off seasons, like the past 4 years off season has always been an all-time low. Like, I'm just tired. Like, I'm sick and tired of hearing about paying fucking Dak every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? About paying this dude. Let him walk. Jerry Jones, let him walk. Okay? You got Tom Brady. Get Tom Brady. Let Dak walk. Everybody knows you don't believe in Dak. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you not trying, you know, it's like, listen, everybody who is a Cowboys fan, everybody who is a Cowboys hater knows if Jerry Jones believes in you, he has absolutely no problem paying you. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry Jones, your legacy as the owner of the Cowboys has been doing this. Drafting horrible Cowboys players, overpaying Cowboys players. The only two good things about that people, three good things that people can say about Jerry Jones did has been the owner and general manager has the Cowboys. You signed Dion, you signed Charles Haley, and you signed T.O. Outside of that, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, Jerry Jones, listen, and this is God honest truth. If Stephen Jones was not with the Cowboys, I think I would have been done with the Cowboys. Like, literally. I believe in Stephen Jones. You know, it's like, I know, and I'm not trying to be mean, when Jerry Jones passed away, I know the Cowboys are going to be in better hands with Stephen Jones. Like, hands down. Better hands. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, I'm still pissed about the Jerry Galloway trade. Not drafting Randy Moss. The whole Roy Williams, drafting Roy Williams and trading for Roy Williams. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this stuff. You know, and it's like, man, I've been saying for years with the tank, DeMarcus Lawrence, I told people, I was on Shango. You know what I'm saying? Before I even knew Mark Holmes and all those other Law Lation, Foods, Okoye, Space Cowboys. I was literally on Shango, and that's how I found out everybody. It's like, when I finished watching Shango video, it shows like other videos. I'm like, oh, let me see. They talk about Cowboys. Let me see about them. Sorry, I got a cold. I'm just coming off from cold. And it's just like I told people, do not re-sign DeMarcus Lawrence. He is not a game changer. Literally, I cannot think of a play. Like, this dude been with the Cowboys like, what, 6 years? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what have he done? You know what I'm saying? We always talk about Sean Lee is injury. Like, Tank, come on. What the dude done? You know what I'm saying? You overpaid a player for 2 years in a row. You wasn't sure. Before the Cowboys franchise tagged him, the dude only, like, his highlight was his rookie year when he had against the Lions in the playoffs, when he strip sack, and a fumble recovery. That was 2 plays out of the whole game. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I keep saying, don't re-sign him. Let him walk. Let him walk. But no, y'all re-sign him and you ain't getting anything back. Jerry Jones, think about it. Have you ever thought about everybody that you had to second guess, third guess, fourth guess, put them on the franchise tags? You know what I'm saying? You had to pay it off. You had to, that's when you made your bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Let Dak walk. Let Dak walk. Let him go. Let him go. It's just get Tom Brady for 2 years. That's it. I keep hearing about Dak is this, and it is just like, man, the minute somebody say something negative about Dak, you a hater. Like me, all these people that's Dak lovers are not real Cowboys fans. I don't care. My thing is this: like, if a Cowboy player, like, let's say perfect example, Michael Irvin. If Michael Irvin fuck it up, I will be the first one to say Michael Irvin's fucking up. You know what I'm saying? All these people that's Dak lovers never says anything bad about the dude. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this. Like, now you got people talking about he's better than Tony Romo. Like, I'm not even a Tony Romo fan, but I'm like, okay, name one player Dak made better or made famous. You know what I'm saying? Tony Romo made Mounts Austin. Tony Romo made Laurent Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Made them famous. Made them get paid. He you know what I'm saying? Tony Romo, before, when the Cowboys moved on from T.O., Tony Romo's had way worse of receivers and still got the job done. Way worse. Before Cooper came to the Cowboys, that didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody, my thing is this, everybody talk about he's great, how he almost threw for 5,000 yards. And then here's the thing, my thing is this, how is he a franchise quarterback if the only thing they will win, everything got to be great around him? He can't lift other players, make them better. You know what I'm saying? Now, and it's like, people always talk about how he's a great leader. Bullshit! Come on, man. Dak is a great corporate person. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, when I think of a leader, when a player is fucking up, you look at Tom Brady. It's in people doing. I never seen no videos of Dak going in anybody's face like, get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? I see Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Russell I trust, Russell Wilson. Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? I see a whole bunch of great quarterbacks that is great leaders all in people's face when they ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, my homeboy. That's you know what I'm saying? I see all these. I don't even see that in Dak. You know what I'm saying? When the Cowboys ain't doing great, the dude is sitting all the way at the end on the bench, not saying anything to nobody. I don't see him being everybody like, you fucking up. Get your shit right. I don't see him doing none of that stuff, man. Like, come on, man. All he's doing is doing the corporate talk, telling what you want to hear when he's being interviewed. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's keep it real. Like, see, the thing about me with this channel, I'm for the team. I don't care about the players. I'm for the team. The star is everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Players come and go. The star will always be there. You know, and it's just like, come on, since we down here doing memory lane, let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. Cowboys play, we suck. We suck. We've been sucked for years. We've been overrated. We've been overhyped. We haven't been doing anything great. And it starts from the owner. Jerry Jones is overrating himself. Like all he is, like the Cowboys players is all bark and no bite. We don't have no alpha dogs on this Cowboys. There's nobody, and I mean nobody, that other players fear the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that player that like people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got Zeke that people got a game plan to try to take him out, but we don't have anybody, especially on defense, that people like, oh shit, this dude is playing. Damn, it's going to be a long day. You know, like from the top of the Jerry Jones is all talk. That's it. He's been selling you guys these hype news, and you guys been stupid idiots thinking that we going to the Super Bowl every year. You know, it's like the dude sell his soul like to the devil, and like, hey, let me get these 3 Super Bowls, and I get all this. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we making the Super Bowl? Like, we will win 2 games. The next, we going to the Super Bowl next year. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Quit playing with yourself. It's just like our team is overrated. That's the God honest truth. Cowboys is overrated. Like, we may have some players that we like, but it's at the end of the day, facts is facts. We don't have. Now think about it. I guarantee we had Tom Brady. Let somebody fuck up. Let somebody fuck up and how Tom. You see how Tom Brady being. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees, one of the nicest people in the world. You ain't doing your job, he's on that ass. You know, we don't have a coach that get on these players. You know, people talk about we got Mark. Man, Mark ain't gonna do nothing. This is the same dude when the Packers was having losing season. He snuck up to and got a masseuse. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why they in practice? You know, like, do I think the Cowboys making the Super Bowl next year? No. Do I think the Cowboys making the playoffs next year? I don't know. But it's just, I'm just tired, you know? And then now we talk about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz got overpaid. He got his money. Jared Goff got paid. As we are still keeping it real, that was a weak quarterback draft. Let's just be honest. That was a weak quarterback draft. We bitch and complain about Jerry Jones overpaid players. You know what I'm saying? Why did Jerry Jones make this? But when Jerry Jones don't overpay players, like, hey, I'm not going to, oh, Jerry, you got to pay. We got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all talks about how amazing, untouchable Dak is. Let him go. I guarantee you he leaves the Cowboys, he ain't gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget. Let's say Tony Romo didn't get hurt in that preseason. Will we be talking about Dak right now? Dak would be getting backup quarterback money right now. Tony Romo probably would retire right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, Dak, he fell in a situation that you got a great line who could pass protect, and you got a great running back. He got lucky. Like, come on. He got lucky. If people saying about a quarterback, the only way he will be successful is everything, all the pieces around him is great. He is not a franchise quarterback. He is not the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was seeing people comparing him to Deshaun, come on, man. Like, people talk about whether Jerry Jones won't pay that because he's black. Now we playing a race card. Like, come on. Like, y'all stupid. And like, Michael Irvin supposedly be in prison right now doing life if it wasn't for Jerry Jones. You know how many players that Jerry Jones, that was black, that Jerry Jones saved for not being in prison for a long time? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, Jerry Jones don't even care what your race is, what your religion is. You know what I'm saying? For God's sakes, didn't Jerry Jones draft the first opening game player? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he didn't make the team, but Jerry Jones did. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones cares about two things. Are you talented? And your box office. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry Jones ain't really going to be paying attention to somebody who, like, like somebody who really don't know, like what, third, fourth string player. Like, you in the practice squad. Jerry Jones probably walked by like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like playing that race card. Like, y'all gotta let that go. It's getting to the point that, like, you know the old saying, Peter cried wolf. Like, all this calling this race car, that stuff is slowly losing its meaning. Like, honestly. Like, if Deshaun Watson was with the Cowboys, you know, like, let's look at Russell Wilson and Dak, right? Russell Wilson has no number one receivers. Dak pretty much got two. Amari and Gallup. Gallup could be a number one. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell is this? So, you know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson doesn't have an offensive line. Dak does. Russell Wilson doesn't have a running back. For God's sakes, they pull a running back out of retirement for they can play good in the playoffs. Dak has it, you know. So they want to talk about Deshaun Watson and Dak. Okay, he got a receiver, number one receiver. Dak does. Dak has an offensive line. Deshaun don't have a line. That Houston, Texas line is horrible. Dak got a running back. Deshaun Watson don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, skip all this notion that Dak threw for nearly 5,000 yards. A lot of those was garbage time when teams was not really playing defense. You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right, you can take these 20 yards. You ain't going to score no touchdowns, but you can take a 20 yard, 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, another thing is how I feel like Dak is not really a leader that people says. Like I said earlier, you don't see Dak getting in these people's face. Why you don't see Dak getting in these people's face? Because people like, yo, when you decide to throw the ball and hit me when I'm open, then you can tell me how to do my job. He don't do, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. It's just, I'm tired. This is the reason why I don't follow Cowboys during the off seasons. This like, now we talking about Philly. If Cowboys don't sign Amari Cooper, Philly, I like, man, y'all don't think Philly is just doing all this tactics? Like, come on, let's keep it real. Every ex-Cowboys player that went to Philly, the Giants, or the Redskins didn't do well at all. Not one player. So we are forced to sign Amari because we traded a number one draft pick. I mean, we traded the first round for him. So he is forced to get signed. So if Philly took Barry Jones, you think, okay, Barry Jones don't get interceptions. You know how many times Barry Jones get beat? I mean, yeah, he gets satisfied, but he don't do, you know what I'm saying? He don't do anything. Barry Jones is not a number one since Dion. We really hasn't had a corner that hasn't get exposed. I mean, last Michael Thomas, didn't Michael Thomas torch Barry Jones? And Byron Jones has all the speed and he could jump to the moon, whatever. Michael Thomas don't got no speed, but he torched his ass. So it's just like all that athletic stuff doesn't mean anything. You know, like our defense is a joke. Our defense has been a laughing stock for years. Like since the 90s, our defense, I don't care. We finished top 5, it's still a joke. Like if we run the ball and win the time of possessions, like, come on, we don't have anybody on defense that really, really scares anybody. You know, it's more like, okay, Cowboys score a touchdown. All right, let's go back. You know, like our team is a joke. Our team is a laughing stock. Like, it's sad to say it, but it's just like somebody gotta put the mirror out and tell it like it is. Tell the truth about this team. We got overhyped players, like our talented players, like Zach Martin, our center Smith, Zeke. They not the alpha dogs. They not the leaders. They not you know what I'm saying. It's just like isn't it crazy how our best players are not the vocal people? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like when we had DeMarcus Ware, talented as fuck, but he ain't never like get on people to do none of that. We don't have alpha dogs. That's it. We don't. We trade for Michael Bennett, man, to do this. Like in the back end of his career. He ain't no alpha dog no more. Players ain't trying to listen to him. We need a player that's coming in, kick ass and take names and ask questions later. That's what we need. We need a dog. We need a beast. We need somebody that players, when they get on the field, they're like, shit, this dude is here. That's the type of players we need. We don't have nothing. The Cowboys are a finesse team. We've been a finesse team since Michael Irvin left. And that's the God honest truth. Ever since Michael Irvin left the Cowboys, we've been a finesse team. That was the last time we had a dog. We always people talking about, well, we got Daz. Daz was not a dog. I'm sorry. Daz could do all that talking, blah blah this, and he didn't produce on the field, and that's the reason why he's not with the Cowboys. You know, so yeah, that's my take. I'm just tired. It do feels good letting this stuff out. It do. I didn't want to go to my studio and set up. I just grabbed my phone and just want to talk about this. Get this off my chest. I couldn't hold it anymore. Like, I'm trying to enjoy this off season, but it's just like this off season just getting worse and worse and worse. And we not talking about Dak. We talking about Dez. Dez is not coming back. Then we talking about Jason Witten. Like, oh my God. Just, come on, man. Like, I couldn't even enjoy the Super Bowl without having Cowboys talk. They had, like, over there, Undisputed. They had Cowboys play all week. Like, the hell you got them on the team? On the show? Why are we interviewing the Cowboys? This Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, Jerry Jones just want the headline so bad. Like, man, it's just like that's all Jerry Jones care about is headline instead of win. And I keep telling people, the next time Cowboys make it to the NFC Championship, Jerry ain't here. So that's my take. Comment, let me know. I will interact with you guys back. Talk to you guys whenever. Peace.